New leadership ignites change at an East Alabama fire department.
The wet weather continues across East Alabama, but drier air is on the way. We'll have the complete forecast details coming up.
A local high school team is getting prepared for an upcoming season with some familiar faces and new players. EAN Local News starts right now.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Carl Brady. Johnnie Phelps Jr., who has been an Anniston firefighter for 24 years, became the city's new fire chief this morning. The appointment was made by City Manager Skylar Bass, who cited Phelps' exceptional leadership, dedication, and long-standing service to the community. He succeeds the late Fire Chief Jeff Waldrop, who died earlier this year. Phelps has advanced through every rank in the Anniston Fire Department, from frontline firefighter to training chief, and most recently serving as operations chief. During his tenure as training chief, Phelps was instrumental in developing and managing the Anniston Regional Training Center, which has become a destination for firefighter trainees from across the globe. He also launched a high school fire science program that now partners with 9 local high schools, inspiring the next generation of first responders. Phelps holds an Associate of Science degree and is currently pursuing his bachelor's in fire administration. He also serves as an adjunct instructor at the Alabama Fire College, teaching more than a dozen certification courses to aspiring firefighters across the region. In a news release issued this morning, Chief Phelps described his leadership philosophy as centered on community safety, advanced firefighter training, operational excellence, and innovation. The Anniston Police Department is one of the first 12 departments in the state to receive accreditation from the Alabama Association of Chiefs of Police. The state certification supplements the national accreditation that the department earned in 2017 and still maintains today. Both certifications involve a process that makes sure the department's policies are up to date and those policies are recognized and accepted state and nationwide. Anniston Police Chief Nick Bowles says the process ensures that his department is current and lawful in their practices in the field. Lieutenant Brett Lloyd and Sergeant Bruce Dunnigan headed up the first accreditation team, while Captain Matt Caballero and Sergeant Dunnigan were responsible for getting the latest accreditation. A music competition is bringing pianists from around the world to East Alabama this week. Details are coming up next.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Looking for a great meal? Stop by Betty's Barbecue. We're serving fresh pond-raised catfish, crispy fried chicken, and slow-smoked pork and brisket every day. Our home-cooked sides rotate daily: fried okra, turnip greens, squash casserole, and more. Kids will love the mac and cheese, fries, and onion rings. At Betty's Barbecue, there are no strangers, just friends we haven't met yet. Betty's Barbecue, come hungry, leave happy.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
15 of the best young pianists from around the world are in Oxford this week to take part in the 2025 Rubato International Piano Competition. The event happens every 2 years at the Oxford Performing Arts Center and showcases rising stars in the fields of both classical and jazz piano. It's the brainchild of Julio Barreto, education director at OPAC and a world-renowned pianist in his own right. Since it began in 2022, the event features both workshops for the young participants and evening concerts that are open to the public. This year, 5 pianists will take part in the classical division for musicians aged 10 to 18. All are from the United States, and one pianist, Henry Hewitt, comes from Mobile. He's the only Alabamian in the entire competition. 5 pianists will also be competing in the classical division for musicians aged 19 to 27. This older group is mostly international, representing Taiwan, Albania, Vietnam, and China, as well as the U.S. A unique feature of the Rubato competition is the inclusion of jazz musicians as well as the classical players. This category for performers from ages 12 through 27 features 4 players from the U.S. and 1 from Taiwan. Tickets are now on sale for the semifinal performances to be held Thursday and Friday nights at 7. The final round of competition will be Saturday night, and tickets are also available for that show by going to the OPAC website. After the break, a fatal crash in Clay County. Details just ahead.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today. Summer is heating up, and so are the savings at Buster Miles Kia. Right now, get sizzling deals on the hottest 2025 models. Up to $3,500 off the Kia Sportage. Up to $3,700 off the bold Kia Telluride. Up to $4,500 off the versatile 2025 Kia Sorento. No dealer addendums and no surprise add-ons. And you get the best price the first time, every time. Plus, a lifetime powertrain warranty on all new vehicles when you finance with us. Don't miss the hot summer savings at Buster Miles Kia, Highway 21 in Anniston.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
A one-car accident early Tuesday morning in Clay County killed a Talladega woman and injured a child. The driver of the car, identified as 42-year-old Amanda Williams, was fatally injured around 7:30 a.m. when her car left the roadway and hit a tree. The accident took place on Alabama Highway 9, about 2 miles south of Ashland. Williams was taken to Clay County Hospital where she was pronounced dead. A 10-year-old passenger in the same car was taken to a hospital for treatment. Police in Lincoln are looking for ways to improve school traffic flow now that classes are back in session. Officers have made temporary changes as they work to overcome the morning congestion. Since the first day of school, officers have been assisting with traffic in the mornings. However, police officials say they may not be able to maintain the schedule because they have relied on overtime officers and investigators stepping away from other duties to help. To learn more about the situation, they used no officers to direct traffic today, but did make videos of the patterns using drones. On Thursday, officers will be stationed along the route shown on this map, and they will direct traffic out the back of the school to Quail Ridge. This change is for Thursday morning only, and the data collected will be used to ask for money for a dedicated traffic task force unit. This unit's daily duties would include school traffic direction in the morning and afternoon, as well as general traffic enforcement. Well, we've had lots of scattered rain so far this week throughout East Alabama, and the question on everyone's mind is whether that rain will continue. John Holder is in the Pool Doctor Weather Center with details.
Carl, indeed, we do have a little bit of rainfall still to come across East Alabama, but we are going to trend drier and hotter toward the weekend. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama next.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional, quality.
The EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue in Anniston today. This was before the heavy rain came in around 4 to 4:30 this afternoon. These streets were flooded right here in front of Wakefield's on Quintard Avenue in Anniston as some heavy rain bands moved into East Alabama. Tropical rains today. We had sunshine in the morning, rain in the afternoon. That's kind of been the pattern. With that, we only reached 86 degrees, again below normal today here in the Pool Doctor Weather Center. Below our average high of 90, right where we should be for nighttime lows at 72 earlier this morning. Coming up tonight across East Alabama, all this rain that's been moving through the eastern side of the state has led to a flood watch being issued by the National Weather Service office in Birmingham for just a few counties in northeast Alabama. We'll show you that in just a couple of moments, but that flood watch is in effect until 1 a.m. overnight tonight. The temperature tonight, 72. The rain chance tonight, the rest of the way at about 40%. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to see the temperatures rising tomorrow, and we're going to see the rain chances lowering. By 9 a.m. tomorrow, about 79 degrees with some clouds, some sunshine. By lunchtime, I think we'll still be dry, about 85 degrees, certainly really going to be a warmer day tomorrow than it has been. And then we return to 90-degree temperatures tomorrow afternoon. We'll have a few showers and thunderstorms. That rain chance tomorrow only about 50%. Today we were at 80%, tomorrow 50%, but that temperature will be at 90 degrees by about 3 o'clock when the kids get out of school tomorrow afternoon. Here's the 7-day forecast, and you'll see those rain chances dropping almost to nothing by Monday, and the temperatures rising. We're back in the 90s. The 80s are long gone. 90 tomorrow, 92 as we head into Friday and Saturday, 91 on Sunday, 92 again on Monday. Look at the rain chances falling from 50 to 40 to 20% for the weekend. We think we're going to squeeze out a dry day on Monday. Plenty of sunshine, no rain in the forecast. Highs again in the low 90s. We'll stay in the low 90s on Tuesday, and then we bring back a better chance of showers and thunderstorms in about a week, and temperatures may drop back a little bit below the average into the upper 80s by next Wednesday. Here's the flood watch that we talked about for all of East Alabama. Now, this is really in a small area, really along the I-59 corridor. As you can see here, Tuscaloosa County up to Birmingham. Then we've got Blount, we've got St. Clair, we've got Calhoun, Etowah, Cherokee that are in this flood watch in effect until 1 a.m. in the morning. This does not include Cleveland County. It does not include the counties that are south of I-20. So if you're in Shelby County, Talladega, Clay, Randolph counties, does not include that. The reason for this is these bands of showers and thunderstorms have been moving from southwest to northeast throughout the day today, kind of training over the same spots. And this is a mountainous region here. As you get into places like Lookout Mountain, Straight Mountain, Chandler Mountain, back over here into the mountains here of the Talladega National Forest. So what that's doing is that water is now running down into these valley areas, and that's where we have the flood threat coming up for the rest of the night, all the way until 1 a.m. in the morning. It's going to be a wet night tonight all across East Alabama. Watch out for floodwaters. That's certainly been a problem in the last couple of weeks across East Alabama, and there's a threat of that again in the overnight hours. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Thursday weather at a glance, right back here tomorrow night on EAN Local News, as we'll detail that all-important weekend forecast for all of East Alabama. We've got that all-important sports forecast coming up next as Colby Amos is standing by with sports after the break.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top-quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
This segment of EAN Local Sports is brought to you by Judd Edwards State Farm Insurance Agent. Insure what counts.
At Weaver High School, the volleyball team is getting ready for a new season with fresh energy, a strong work ethic, and a focus on teamwork. Head coach Ebony Lewis and assistant coach Abigail Ogle says this year's group is determined to grow, improve, and compete against some of the toughest teams in the area. We caught up with head coach Ebony Lewis about what makes this squad special and what they expect in the weeks ahead.
We are so excited for another year of Weaver Volleyball. Our upcoming season, this is my third season as the head coach, and just the upcoming season, we are looking at a winning season, first of all, but also looking at 3 varsity players coming back to our team. And we have a younger team this year, but this summer during play dates, they proved that they are a force to be reckoned with.
This year's Bearcats may be young in spots, but they're really stepping up to have the best season yet. Coach Ogle says the entire squad has risen to the challenge and hit the ground running from day one.
We are a younger group this year, but our girls, they have definitely stepped in and filled in those bigger shoes that left us last year, and so we're excited to see how they are successful this season.
Excitement is in the air for the new season, but the Bearcats are still riding high on last year's success, when multiple players took their talents to the college volleyball stage. For Coach Lewis, those athletes will always hold a special place, a reminder of what this program can achieve.
The seniors that graduated this past season are very special to me because they were my first group of 7th graders. So being able to see them develop a love for volleyball that has carried on beyond Weaver High School and being a part of that building that they have is important for me and important for our program. Just knowing that volleyball is important at Weaver for these kids, for our students, and for our school, and letting our other athletes know that they can play after school.
The Weaver Bearcats will hit the court soon for their first match of the season, ready to test their skills and bring that hard-working spirit into every single game. Coach Lewis and Coach Ogle say they're excited to see all the hard work and translate it into results on the scoreboard and the way the team plays together. That's all we have for sports today. Carl will be right back with you after the break.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Judd Edwards for your personal price plan today.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.